Bermuda's 13-strong squad had earlier been withdrawn from the Games for a second time, this time for good, the 32nd country to join the boycott. In one of the least disrupted sports, rowing, England's oarsmen were in medal-winning form at Strathclyde Park, the Coxless Fours holding off a strong Australian challenge to take the gold. Earlier, Steve Redgrave from Marlow rowed a perfect race to take the single sculls title. Cheered by his own fan club, Redgrave picked up the first of what could be 3 possible golds. If there were medals for cheerleading, Scotland would scoop the pool. In the water, though, they didn't have much luck tonight. Jean Hill surprised even her own noisy Scottish team by leading the field up the home straight. But despite the wild encouragement, Australia's Suzanne Landells caught her with an inch to spare. But at least Jean had broken the British record, and at last the host country had won its first medal of the Games. Gold, though, for England, as Liverpool's Andrew Jameson won the 100-metre butterfly on the touch. His first gold medal and a new Games record. A solid batting performance by New Zealand has given them a first innings lead of 35 in the first Cornhill Test. They were replying to England's total of 307.
It took England a long time to remove the overnight pair of Martin Crowe and Bruce Edgar. A single gave Crowe his century as they set a new record for the third-wicket partnership against England. Gooch was the one who broke it. Gatting's catch dismissing Edgar, who'd made a patient 83. Almost immediately, Crowe followed him into the pavilion. Edmonds catching him off his own bowling. Crowe had taken a long time over his 106, but it was a valuable knock for New Zealand. Coney, the tourists' captain, maintained his side's stubborn resistance and kept the runs flowing despite being troubled by injury. But the New Zealand innings began to fall apart when Gatting took an instinctive catch to dismiss Jeremy Crowe. It gave Phil Edmonds something to remember, his 100th Test wicket. A couple of remarkable catches followed, Radford having Coney dismissed by Gooch's diving effort. And the fall of Gray was eccentric. Gower took it after it at first hit Moxon's foot, but by now New Zealand had passed England's total. Edmonds was by now playing centre stage, removing what could have been a difficult obstacle by bowling Hadley. The Middlesex man also had the final word, one of his best ever catches dismissing Smith. Ian Edwards, ITN Sport at Lord's.
Tomorrow, Sir Geoffrey Howe in Pretoria and the latest on the Palace row over South Africa. Join us again. Good night.
The weather will be dry and warm tonight, with temperatures falling to 14 degrees centigrade and the moderate westerly winds. It'll be cloudy at times tomorrow, but it'll stay dry, with sunny spells raising temperatures to a warm 22 degrees centigrade. However, it will be a little windier than it was today, with fresh, locally strong southwesterly winds.
Tonight, 20 years on.
Fleet Street, street of shame or last bastion of liberty. Your tearaway telly exposes the loves, the hates, the ups and downs of Britain's #1 read, the popular press.
I think people actually do read them for a laugh. If I was capable of doing all that, I think my brain would be pickled and my body would be in the Natural History Museum.
Watch out for 20 things you didn't know about the tabloids.
That's 20 years on tonight at 11:25 on ITV.
Mrs. Smith cleans up after everybody. Mr. Smith. Simon Smith. Samuel Smith. The dog. The parrot. The pony. And Grandad Smith. Which is why her carpet has been treated with Scotch Guard Protector, because it helps carpets keep their looks for longer. Here's Uncle Sid back from the zoo.
I had to bring the elephant. He's not feeling too well.
Scotch Guard Protector guards your carpet, furniture, curtains, fabrics.
Huh? Good day. If you're thinking of coming to Aussie, you need connections. In this booklet, there are over 2,000 great ways to spend time and save money. I reckon if you're coming all the way to Oz and you don't have connections, you must have some kangaroos in your top paddock.
For details, give Billabong an 0800 444 114. Or see your travel agent.
Here, hop off, sport. This is my show. It doesn't cost a brass razoo, so don't be a wallaby. Apply now. With Qantas connections, you won't make a blunder down under.
It makes the news, week after week after week. The Sunday Times. Now, in this week's magazine, The Royal Wedding. The world's leading photographers show their colours. Sir Alistair Burnett presents his personal profile of Sarah Ferguson. Germaine Greer reviews the real-life series that will run and run. In this Sunday's News in Focus, Egon Ronne uncovers Heathrow's catering nightmare in yet another Sunday Times exposure. The biggest newspaper, the biggest magazine, the biggest stories. The Sunday Times. No other paper measures up to it. Given that the Japanese make some of the most sophisticated TV sets in the world, you may be surprised to hear that one of their major manufacturers now comes to Plessy of Great Britain for its microchips. Naturally, we're delighted to help improve the quality of their pictures. Pity we can't do the same for their programs.
Bonjour, bonjour. May I buy you lovely ladies a drink? Iceberg, eh? Looks very drinkable. Garçon, I'll go another couple of bottles.
Iceberg is a unique German wine.
Drink up, girls. I'm in a party mood.
Light, fresh, and slightly sparkling.
A little top up, perhaps?
But without any alcohol.
I can always hold my drink, you know.
And that's all you'll be holding tonight, lover boy.
Iceberg alcohol-free German wine. Take advantage of it soon.
One for the road.
Angel delight, so full of bubbles, sends you into head over towels. Gotta get a tub of new Angel Delight.
New Bird's Angel Delight. Tubs have never had so much taste.
Don't settle for second best.
Choose English cheddar. Only the best is up to the mark.
I didn't stab him. I killed him. You think I'm responsible, and you're probably right.
Right now, if you told me day follows night, I'd have to go and check with someone else.
You look as though you've had a ghost.
Do you want to know who your real father is? He wants to meet you.
You're on a losing streak, Gilly.
Then this time it really will be a fight to the death, won't it?
Return to Eden, 7:45 Sunday, here on Television South.
Tonight's Robert Redford movie also stars Barbara Streisand in a romantic drama spanning a period of many years.
There's no pleasure to match a truly fresh glass of wine, like the fresh, supple rosé. The crisp, elegant, rather dry muscadet. The full-bodied claret, or even the fruity Liebfraumilch with its delightful bouquet. Stoles of Chelsea offer you 9 different wine boxes, so you can enjoy them at their peak anytime. Stoles of Chelsea, a different character in every box.
Gold, the ultimate symbol of achievement. And when it comes to color photography, no one has achieved more than Kodak. Now comes Kodacolor Gold, a new 35mm film with better color saturation, designed for today's cameras. Keep it. with Kodacolor Gold and take the next step into a clearer, brighter, more colorful future.
The Toyota Celica GT is a rather refreshing car. Not because of the air conditioning. It's something you can't put your finger on.
You know, the moment you turn the key, you've got ESSO quality at work. Quality in that quick start. That smooth response. Quality you can feel when the going gets tough. Quality of performance that depends on the quality in your tech. Come to ESSO. ESSO. Quality at work.
Ah, how's the chef doing?
The steaks are on the barbecue, the salad's made, everything is perfect. I don't believe it.
I'll mix some Nescafe.
I don't believe it.
Think of that special Nescafe blend and roast, that richer, smoother taste. Coffee's ready.
I don't believe there's a better tasting coffee.
I love it when it's pouring.
Nescafe, coffee at its best.
Generations have trusted Dettol to protect them from germs, because Dettol gives an antiseptic cleanliness that's simply safe.
Excuse me. Sorry. There you are, Debbie.
What is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
I mean, what is it? I asked for a lolly, you bolly.
It is a lolly.
No, it isn't. It's a choc ice with a stick stuck in it.
Debbie, that is a Lion's Maid favourite centre. The most expensive lolly they had, as a matter of fact. It's a crunchy choc coating on the outside, ice cream on the inside, and in the centre...
my favourite.
Precisely, Debbie. A favourite centre for my favourite lady.
Have you discovered your favourite centre?
Can you take the lolly out next time, Deb?
When life's a bumpy ride, you're always glad to arrive. Oh, when the sunshine ends, snack a Twix with brains, snack a smile, snack a laugh, snack a Twix twin pack. You've got your favorite track, catch your favorite snack, snack a one, snack a two, snack a Twix twin pack. When you hear what's new, who's going out with who, snack a this, snack a that, snack a Twix twin pack. Golden shortcake, delicious caramel, thick chocolate, snack a Twix twin pack. Twix, the longer lasting snack.
It makes the news, week after week after week. The Sunday Times. Now, in this week's magazine, The Royal Wedding. The world's leading photographers show their colours. Sir Alistair Burnett presents his personal profile of Sarah Ferguson. Jermaine Greer reviews the real-life series that will run and run. In this Sunday's News in Focus, Egon Ronne uncovers Heathrow's catering nightmare in yet another Sunday Times exposure. The biggest newspaper, the biggest magazine, the biggest stories. The Sunday Times. No other paper measures up to it.
If you've ever wanted to own a bank, we bring you good news. This September, TSB shares will be offered for sale to the public. Phone 0272 300 300 to get more information and reserve a prospectus. The TSB. Now it's your turn to say yes.
Aim for the facts.
Even margarines low in cholesterol are high in fat. Untitled Gold has half the fat of any margarine. Aim low.
Imagine a set of scales.
Hello.
That can measure taste instead of weight.
Tasty.
If you think that some things that are considered good for you taste rather
Bland.
then try the fresh, tangy taste.
Tangy taste.
Of delicious new Summervale.
Summervale.
It's smooth.
Like yours truly.
It's low in fat.
And tasty. Yum, yum, yummy.
New Summervale.
All right.
Nothing tops it on the taste scale.
Does your day need a smoother start? Try new Teen Flakes, a delicious combination of wheat, rice and maize. As tasty as corn flakes, but richer in fibre than ordinary bran flakes. Team, all the taste of a cornflake, more fibre than ordinary bran flakes.
Nice big smile, love. Fabulous. Fabulous. Now then, my dear Leonardo. What are you doing?
Drawing helicopters, Master. I've just invented them. Leo, flights of fancy. I'll pay good money for this lovely young model here. Smile, please. And all you're doing is doodling. This is, a hovercraft. What? Paint what you see, Leo. She's got a lovely smile. There's some, Mona. Yeah, Mona by name, Mona by nature. What's this? It's a pint of Heineken. One day, it'll refresh the parts other beers cannot reach. Never mind parts, it's your art what needs refreshing. I think I've cracked it, Master. Call that a smile? It's enigmatic. Enigmatic? Who's going to pay to have an old misery guts like that hanging on their wall?
Oh, thanks very much.
Excuse me. Sorry. There you are, Debbie.
What is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
I mean, what is it? I asked for a lolly, you bolly.
It is a lolly.
No, it isn't. It's a choc ice with a stick stuck in it.
Debbie, that is a Lion's Maid favourite centre. The most expensive lolly they had, as a matter of fact. It's a crunchy choc coating on the outside, ice cream on the inside, and in the centre...
my favourite.
Precisely, Debbie. A favourite centre for my favourite lady.
Have you discovered your favourite centre?
Can you take the lolly out next time, Deb?
Alone and lovelorn in Brighton, Bill Mackenzie decides to give his girlfriend a tinkle. In Australia, one of 162 countries you can now dial direct. Bill is immensely cheered to hear she loves him more than words can tell, and considers £2.47 a small price to pay for 3 such happy minutes.
So lovely to hear. Oh.
It's no big deal to dial direct.
The supreme champion at Crufts 1986, Airedale Terrier Ginger Christmas Carol. Like so many of Britain's outstanding dogs, she's fed on Pedigree Chum and Pedigree Chum Mixer. Pedigree Chum nourishment, firm and meaty through and through.
Emma won Best in Show at Crufts, which was absolutely amazing. And she couldn't have done that without the help of good food.
Pedigree Chum. No wonder top breeders recommend it.
More than 1 million happy motorists, satisfied that when it comes to 4 wheels they couldn't be better insured, have discovered to their delight that General Accident applies the same thorough, first-rate, fully comprehensive approach to their homes, their savings, and their lives. Talk to General Accident. In an uncertain world, it could well be your best policy.
Call in at your BP station. Simply match the Dynasty dollars and you could win one of millions of cash prizes. Save the notes and you could win up to 10,000 Dynasty dollars and one of the family holidays to Disneyland, LA, and Denver. Call in at a BP station and play Dynasty Dollars.